Greetings, Windmills. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill Flow Courses. And the reverse shall fall upon us once more. Right, if there's one song from Falling in Reverse that I became absolutely obsessed with, it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. This one, it's the this. This one is the this. What are we doing, man? I'm just trying to keep track of whatever it is that shoots out your pie hole.
Okay.
And I don't think it's syllables with a loaded refillable, by the way. It's not syllables with a loaded refillable. Okay, these are, and that's what we want to see. I'm curious how this pulls off live, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to do some vocal alternation because, air. Yeah. What I'm a bit curious about is this song is 3.5 minutes, but here it's 5 and 40 seconds. So what do they does? Maybe Ronnie's gonna throw some mic stands at the crowd. Not cool. Do some shooting range. He has syllables now. Because he got in therapy and he learned to use harsh language. I feel like syllables can't do enough blunt force trauma to satisfy him.
I'm sorry.
Let's cut the Ronnie jokes and listen to the song.
Okay.
Are you in?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, hands up. Come on. I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully. And I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battle depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return. Fuck being passive aggressive, I'll brandish a weapon to show you motherfuckers a lesson. I actually battle my demons and shadows and surrender deep in the creep in the shadows. I'm lost. I battle admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes at cost. They're licking their chops, so fix their rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks, I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting it into the stars. I'm like a shot of adrenaline, mixed with some adrenaline. Soon as the battle, but bitch, I'm finishing. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Taking my words and you pick it apart. I'm tripping another, just get in the car. Ripping and ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tripping and got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me.
It's so hard not to mouth alone.
I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You are not a friend of me. I have been to places that you never want to go. I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know. I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the play. That's just running, boss. I just wanna tell you no. You never get rid of me. Too many enemies rip on my imagery. You know my history. It ain't a mystery. Put every enemy in misery. Somebody send me some positive energy. About to go hard. About to go easily. Into the darkness. Into infinity. Shut you motherfuckers up. Listening. Stacking up little pretty penny and then getting and I never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding when I die to the everybody with you. You're never gonna give me because never see simply. The motherfucking God to the night dawn. No one type bomb and the vice wrong is my God. Kill the syllables of the little refillable. My lyrical typical super villain. I'm venomous and I'm never gonna top. Put me on top of the list. Woo! Can't control the monster any longer. That's inside the pain and sorrow. Left us all alone. No tomorrows aren't you swallow. Death is calling so appalling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down. Like missiles falling from the sky. Come and save us. Pain and sorrow left us all alone. Here to dream, gone to the road. Pain inside is the fuel that drives flesh and bone to blood red skies. Identify, hypnotize. One day you're gonna figure out that everything they taught you was a lie. Watch the world burn.
Yeah!
Come on, Max. Can't you alive? Break the fucking chains. Take back your name. Keeps you inside. Break the fucking chain. Take back the chain.
Yo!
Run it back! Go! The pain inside is the fuel that drives flesh and bone to blood red skies. The death to fight, hypnotize. One day you're gonna figure out the
what you wanted!
Switch up! The fear keeps you alive!
Yo!
Break the fucking chains! Take back your life!
Woo! Damn!
Keeps you insane! Break the fucking chains! Take back the time! This is what happens when you push a person too far! The takes you break the fucking chains! Take back your keeps you insane! Break the fucking chains! Take back the Holy shit.
Yeah!
Holy shit.
Right. That's quite a fuck ton to unpack. You what? He ran the whole thing back twice. Yeah. Once to do it clean, and once to do the slowy thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I want to unpack some stuff about this. I love how they did the alternation between him and the bassist. Yep. It created a really cool live dynamic. They also had some layering in there, so it was a good way to make it not just cope with the fact that it's impossible to do all that vocals alone, but to actually use that as an opportunity to twist it a bit into something else on stage. Yeah, so it wasn't only a functional cooperation there. Yeah. What I didn't really like is that throughout some parts you can actually hear Ronnie struggling a bit. I didn't get that feeling. I think a few of the vocals sounded a bit forced, particularly when he switched to the clean singing. Maybe it was just me. It got a bit of that. A lot of the clean singing, he's gasping. A lot of the clean singing was also alternating with the bassist too. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's probably the only downside, and I'm not sure if it really was that way or I'm just getting that feeling because it's like, I'm pretty sure the live energy. Yeah, well, you're gonna say that because you're a fanboy. But yeah, I don't really know. Regardless, then the thing comes. Yep. The part when he came with the cleans, the second time around, when he said, let's do it again, that was my favorite thing in the whole live. But that's what I'm saying. That one was longer notes. Yeah. Higher notes than the first chorus. So like he pulled that one off. Yeah. Effortlessly. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's you. Well, you just say that because you want to win, but what you're missing is that the difference there is it was all really clean. Yes. And that's a bit easier to pull off. What happens in the studio version and also in the first time is that you got that grit going, Yeah. And that's really hard to pull off and it takes a lot of volume, I think. So it's easier to get to this point. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Just the feeling I got. You can tell me it's me. I'm gonna say it's you. But that's not the point. He was also running. Yeah. When the chorus kicked in. So that would make sense. And you can argue that it's good to drop the quality of the vocals a bit in order to make the actual on-stage dynamic more dynamic. Can we talk about the Soulfly Tribe percussion that came in at the end? Yes. Big bulky dudes with two big sticks hitting a thing. Yes. Talk about testosterone. Yes. And the flames that went along with that. Yes. To make sure the dude sweat. Yeah. And that was really cool about the third time he did it. It was how he synced it all with the low vocals, with the slowing down, and with the pyros. It was like going nuclear.
Yeah.
And he had to make it, and he also had to make it an anger statement about what happens when you push someone too far, because that's just how Ronnie is.
Yes. And he's probably been pushed too far more than once.
Yes.
And that's when you end up throwing mic stands at the audience and acting like they're shooting range.
Like I said, he's in therapy now. Let it go.
Gotta cut him some slack, right?
Yeah.
No, look, most of the people picking on this on the internet are doing it in ill faith. Look, if you did the stupid thing, we might as well laugh about it, right?
Yeah. 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 The live show was really fucking sick too.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of red. Lot of flickering. And all over the stage, you know, not just those lights that are always up there and are annoying to the audience because they shine in my eyes and I can see the band.
Also, why does their guitarist's head look like a disco ball?
I guess you're gonna have to ask their guitarist's head.
Guitarist's head? Why do you look like a disco ball?
You're asking our audience and I'm not sure their guitarist's head is in it.
Dude, but their playing is effortless. The guitar sweeping was effortless. Like, everything just flows so well. Yeah, if there's one thing I don't like about hyper-produced live performances is when they put the original music video on the backdrop.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that. Like, it takes away from the live energy too much. I like lights. I like having laptops and all that. And I'm sounding a bit like bot here because I'm complaining about too much tech stuff. But that to me is where it starts feeling less like a live performance and more like it's too produced.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
I don't think I have a problem with that. I think it depends how you integrate it and what you use it for and how the performance comes across.
I don't mind having stuff projected on the background, just not a whole ass music video where you have the same people on stage and on the backdrop, you know? That's what I don't like.
Yeah, that might also be a bit of, you know, cult personality.
I mean, he's earned it at this point.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.
With bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse in.